welcome back to another vlog. We've just turned up in Meadowhall. It's a weird turn of phrase. We've just come to Meadowhall, and I wasn't going to vlog today, but the new Zara's opened. It's probably been open for ages. We haven't really been, which is weird. But we're going to go in the new Zara, just seeing what else has changed. And I thought I'd take you with me. Ooh, they've got like an ice cream bar. I feel like I was just here and everything's different. Leah's always looking at sunglasses. Sunglasses and coats. That's his favourite things. Oh my god, it's huge. This is amazing. It's like Kim Kardashian's house. Just looks so... Ooh, see, people are excited about Zara. Milo's a bit concerned that he might cry the minute we get inside, because that's what he used to do. Oh, there's a leopard print skirt. I was wearing a leopard print skirt last night and someone asked me where I got it from. I said it is so old, like more than 10 years old, from H&M. Have they never gone out or have they come back? Have I just kept it so long? Oh my god, this is so fancy. I feel like we don't belong in here. It's absolutely huge. It feels like we're in America. I feel like this is now directly above flannel, so they're clearly going for like the more expensive vibe. But I've never seen a so nicely merchandised Zara. That's nothing like that. Number one, their trousers, completely different fabric. I like that sweatshirt. So ready. I'm so ready for sweatshirt weather. That is a really nice sweatshirt. I think leopard must be back in because we're seeing a lot of it. The checkout, all self-checkout. That was fancy. I don't think there's a kids section though. I mean, I feel like we saw everything and we didn't see like a little offshoot to kids, so...
Have you been there or no?
No, Ted Baker's closing down and I'm not. No, we only ever went in Ted Baker when we went into the outlet. We can go in if you want, but like, watch me find something amazing now. I was like, no, I don't really like Ted Baker. People are going crazy in here. Things must be dead cheap. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. What is that? 67 from 225. Wow. I mean, that is a substantial discount if you're in the market for something from Ted Baker. Oh, see, I would be much more interested in that. I would buy that.
That is heavy.
That's cool. I remember when House of Fraser closed down. Oh my god. Have you tried? That is so heavy. Oh, check you out. I remember when House of Fraser was closing down and they sold all their like fixtures and stuff. Oh, shoot.
This like racky thing. Also on 40.
These are really funky. Reserved. I'm much more interested in the fixtures, to be honest. Although I might look and see if they've got shoes. They're selling these like whole units. How cool would these be? Like, as if you were making a dressing room in your house. These are amazing. Upsetting as it is, I feel a lot more at home in Marks and Spencer's. I actually love that bag. I actually love a lot of stuff in here. While we were looking around, I was like, oh, sparkles, nudes, pink t-shirts. That's not the pink that I wanted though. I think that was, or is it? Is that actually the pink that I originally tried on when I was looking for a pink t-shirt? Maybe it is. Maybe it is, and now I'm over it. Fast fashion. Okay, what we're really here for is school uniform. It's a bit more boring though, isn't it? Well, I didn't come to Meadowhall to buy things. We just kind of like randomly came here on the way from doing other things. This morning we've been to go and pick up the paint for our windows and doors to get redone, which I'm excited about. We didn't actually pick it up. We ended up having to order it because we're getting it mixed to a Valspar colour for exterior paint. We went to get Milo. He's like signed to his little football club, which was dead cute. Had a picture taken and paid his fees. And then we came here to get Milo's school uniform, but still came away with nothing. Absolutely. I feel, signed a contract said, I feel strange, but also exhausted. I think after a week of being not very well, it was probably a bit too much. Good morning. I definitely too much too soon yesterday. Today, Milo's got his first football game. Kind of. It's like a friendly. We're not football people. We don't, even Lee is not a football person. So we're kind of like learning this as Milo plays the game. It's going to be a fun experience. Even like my dad, I cannot overstate, we're not a football family, so Milo is really like pulling us along with him. So we're gonna go and do that this morning. I had a fantastic night's sleep, which is always great. Every night that I get away from the sleepless nights hugging the toilet bowl makes me feel like a brand new person. Okay, so I killed my hair the other night. I don't know if you can tell. And I'm still dealing with it. I don't know whether or not I should brush it through, or whether this is going to be one of those situations where you just have to wait until you wash it. So I had a dream last night that, because I'm noticing more and more grey. I don't know if you can see, because this is on my phone, so it's not necessarily super high def, but you can kind of see the grey, right? I'm noticing more grey in my hair, which honestly doesn't bother me at all, not even a little bit. So I thought, and in my dream I was out with my friend and her husband didn't recognize me from the back because my hair was grey, and in that moment I realized I had a whole grey patch in the back of my hair that I didn't know about, and I was internally freaking out, which was interesting because I'm not worried about it. So that just, gave me a new little, am I worried about going grey? I don't think so. I shouldn't be, because it's happening. If anything, I'm kind of excited to get a lot of grey, because that's when I'm going to have all the fun with the hair again. I'm going to do like, maybe this side. This a bit like, kind of speak to the manager, isn't it? I think it needs to be sent apart. I think it does. But then the centre part is where the grey is. I think because I've been wearing my hair this way a lot, I've been noticing as it's been more and more. And also, my mum didn't get grey hair till she was like well into her 50s, I want to say. She's probably got less grey hair than me now at 64 than I have now. So whenever I see her, it's a conversation. It's a topic of conversation. Well, I didn't have grey hair. But yeah, I am looking forward to the grey hair phase, because I'm going to do like fun colours and stuff. I'm going to have like, I actually bought some, what's it called? Manic Panic? Like a temporary dye the other day that was like a coral colour. And I just didn't get around to trying it, but I may do that this week. Be interested to see if that actually shows up as like little coral highlights, if it actually catches on the greys. Because when you see adverts for, those of you who have grey hair, tell me if this is true. When you see adverts for hair dye, it's always a big thing, covers greys, like, and it also covers greys. Does some hair dye not cover greys? What is that about? Why is it? Is it almost like a waterproof coating that grey hair has? Why would something not cover greys? So maybe my idea of what my like future purple rinse is that actually not going to be possible. Oh, that'll be really disappointing. Okay, I'm ready. I feel a little bit more awake now. The football's not going very well. Vlogging. The football's not going very well. They're losing about 15-0 to what's been described as a Premiership children's team. They lost like 12-0 or something. But apparently that team that they were playing against had just been relegated from the top division. Look at me learning about football. Whereas Milo's team's just literally been created this week, so not really a fair pairing. Character building. Also, Milo won a trophy for...
Oh, yeah, let's go get it.
Yeah, go and get your trophy. I'll show him what he said. He won a trophy, he's very excited about it. For like trainee of the week, which is good for morale, I think. Also, anybody else? Filet fish. Filet fish is possibly my favourite thing from McDonald's. Go on then, shows it.
Player of the week.
Player of the week.
Or trainee of the week.
Yeah.
Rather.
It was a rough match.
Yeah, but we're going against a Division 1 team and they didn't know that.
Yeah.
Right.
And now it's time
First ever trophy.
for McDonald's. Milo said he needs some downtime now.
Indeed.
Then he's going back out to the park. I'm setting up to film some gaming videos. For those of you who are into this kind of thing, I'm restarting Animal Crossing from the beginning. Isn't it the best? Just like a restart. No matter what game I'm playing. Life. I just love a fresh start. And I'm going to do a series on restarting. It seems like a good day to do it on a Sunday, because if you've never played the game before, it is actually like in real time, day by day, things happen. Like, you can't do it all. I mean, you can actually like time travel in the game, so you can go and change your settings and make it the next day, but I'm just collecting my rubbish from the room. But I kind of want to do it actually in real time and take my time with it, because it's such a great game in the beginning stages. So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to tidy up the office a little bit, set everything out and begin, because I really planned on doing this. I thought I was going to do like a video a day in August, and then life/illness got in the way. Okay, so maybe it's just me that's been advertised these like ad nauseum, but have you heard of these Cocoa Beauty viral, supposedly, but I'm starting to wonder if they're actually not viral and that's just the advertising campaign. It's a face mask that you put it on, and within a couple of hours it goes clear once it's like kind of all absorbed into the skin, and then you can wear it overnight. Everything about that appeals to me, so I'm going to put it on now. Just one night is enough to glow. It's supposedly got collagen that's been broken down to a small enough size that it can be absorbed by the skin. Many things it says it's going to do, and after this week I felt like I probably needed it. Hydrates, pore minimizes and firms. Yes please. I don't know how difficult this is going to be to put on, but I did see, I always put all my face masks in the fridge, but I did see people online saying that they were easier to deal with if you did put them in the fridge, because some people were like, too slippery to even put on my face. But that might just be people who never use sheet masks, which is not me. I am a professional sheet mask wearer. Oh, I don't think this is any more slippery or difficult to put on than any other like gel type one of these. I don't know. Oh, it's so nice. It's like really cooling. I don't know whether there's something in the mask itself or something in the ingredients, you know, like in the serum that's in the sachet, that makes it so amazing. But I was all in. The advertising got me good. Oh, it's also got like little separate bits for the eyes. Maybe I'll just put them over my eyes and go to bed. And the people that were reviewing it all said that basically you put this on a few hours before you go to bed, because you need to give it some time to kind of settle on your skin. And then it's like immovable. It is there. Okay. Watch this space. It's been 2.5 hours, and supposedly once it completely absorbs, like this is fully stuck on my face, this is not coming off, but around here, I'm guessing this is like a more hydrated area, this needed it more, so I'm not sure whether or not this is actually going to stay on my face, but I will sleep in it and we'll see. I don't know what the logic is, because if you leave a face mask like this on too long, then I thought that it kind of does the opposite. It puts the moisture into your skin. If you don't take it off while it's still moist, then it kind of takes it back out again. So I don't know if this is absolute nonsense, but we'll see. Cut to the next morning and I look like I've been ravaged. What happened here? I must know. What happened here? Was I just like, no, get off my face? I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, I mean, it could be sweat. I don't know if I believe this. Because, oh, okay. I just really thought that underneath that my skin was going to feel really dry. It doesn't actually. It doesn't feel really dry. Does it look better? Maybe, but is the glow just sweat from sleeping under plastic all night? Do you think that suddenly, did I wake up with like, wow? Maybe? Manny just sat himself down here. What is going on, Manny? How did you put yourself there? Well, today I have been busy. Also, do we like this? On like this label on this jar. This jar I was thinking just totally plain. But this, I mean, you can take it off really easily. But I love the label on this jar, which again, I was going to do both of them plain. This just feels like a cauldron in black. So I've done some in the funky thing. They need their like final pour, all of these. And more coasters. This is going to become like an autumnal thing. An autumnal colour palette. It's kind of muted autumn. Because people really like, these are still wet, that's why they're darker. People really liked the birthday ones, and I thought I'd do like a somewhere between kind of like coral and terracotta. Then someone asked for green, so this is green, and then I've restocked on the black and white ones. These are all drying, and then I will seal them all tomorrow. I also filmed another episode of the Animal Crossing series, which some of you, I get, will be like, I love it. I watch those videos and I find them really fun to make. So I did that, and I have filmed, but not edited, because that's going to be a big one, the palettes video. So my arm is like raw now, because I've swatched about 25 different palettes. It's going to be fun to edit, but long. So now I'm going to edit all the pictures that I took for that, because I took pictures of everything that I swatched. And I think I'm going to go and settle in. Watch some Charmed. Milo is at his friend's house. Lee has just taken the dog to hydrotherapy. I've just put away all the palettes. So I'm gonna do a little bit of photo editing and watch some TV now. Since I've been doing the declutter, which by the way, I edited that last night. It felt like, I've talked about this a million times, but they're not real big tasks, actually big tasks. They're just mentally overwhelming tasks. They're things that I make in my mind to be like, oh God, this is going to be so huge. And so when I get one of them done, it feels as if I've climbed a mountain. And I did that last night, so I felt pretty good about that. But since I've been decluttering, I have been playing around with makeup a little bit more, and especially because I've been like filming my little gaming videos, and I thought, whereas at Christmas when I did them, I was like, you know, I do them however I look. I thought I'm actually going to make a bit of an effort, put some makeup on, look nice. And in doing that, because I'm literally only putting this makeup on to film something, it's not like I'm going out in the world or anything, or it needs to last me all day. I'm playing around a little bit more with different things, and it's been really helpful to like remember things that I used to like, or maybe I'm trying things and I'm like, it's not as great as I thought it was. It kind of reminds me of like early makeup, you know, like when you're a kid and you're getting ready on a Friday night for nothing. You like play around with your hair and makeup, but you've got nowhere to go. It kind of reminds me of that. It's a fun makeup experience that I don't feel like I've had for a really long time. I'm only ever putting makeup on if I'm going somewhere. Whereas for this, it's just fun. The guy that's redoing our windows has just come to start the process of the prep. The guys who did this before did none of this stuff. He's also gone round and like chipped away, like all the paint that's on the glass. Like chipped away all the paint that shouldn't be there. Just find someone who's really good. Never happens. I'm taking Milo to football tonight and I have no idea where I'm going. I don't think it's very far away, but I don't know. I'm also taking Lee's car, which is stressing me out a little bit. Right, so this is my prep. These are all the coasters that have been sealed. I need to put the bumpers on the bottom and then like fold them up. Fold them up with the pieces of paper. I'll show you in a minute. Then I've got all my boxes and the box labels. These are some trays that are going to go on the website. And then the finished candles. They're all finished. Final pause. Look at that. What an absolute beautiful thing. I tell you what, if a year ago me could see this now, she might cry. A smooth top of a candle is almost impossible with natural wax. Almost impossible. Right, well, I've still got 10 minutes to play with, so I'm going to do a little bit of this before we set off because Milo doesn't want to go yet. See, this is what I was talking about. How cute is this? How cute is this? So before, we were just kind of packaging up our, like, whatever it would be, the trays or whatever, we were bubble wrapping them and sending them in the post. And I just feel like this is just elevated. This, if you were going to give this to someone as a gift, it feels a little bit nicer. It also was a way of me keeping them together as well. So the ones that I felt were similar, because we were doing these in pairs and I wanted to put them together so you weren't getting two that were, I mean, with these ones, it doesn't matter quite so much, but with these ones more so. So like, I didn't want you to get like this one and this one, for example, as a pair. I feel like they're mismatched. I wanted you to get two pale ones or two dark ones. Same with like the black and white swirly ones. I wanted you to get two similar ones. And so that's why I initially did this. But now, I don't know, I love it. Right, now we're going. I'm driving Lee's car because I've got no petrol. And because I don't even remember the last time I was in the car. More than a week ago I drove my car. Is it still there? Is it still where I parked it? Hopefully. But I could get, this is a nice car. Lee's car feels super fancy. Feels like I glide here. Apparently it was only supposed to be an hour. And like an hour and 45 minutes later, Milo came back in the car and was like, sorry, I was so long. I was like, I don't know how long this was supposed to be. But I was just watching YouTube and playing on my Switch. Anyway, it's dinner time now. It's like 8:30. Ready for bed. Very tired. It's been a long couple of days. I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to try and remember tomorrow to start another one and tell you what we've booked because I'm quite excited about it. I've booked a couple of things. One of them is in Hong Kong and one of them is with Emma and Chris at the end of the year. That's going to be really fun. But yeah, thanks for joining me for another weekly vlog and I'll see you guys in the next one.